So in this video, we're going to be having a look at ADA Cardano to see where this can potentially go in 2025. We know that Cardano just had the hard fork at the beginning of the month, September 1st. Of course, that was just the first stage of the hard fork. The second phase is supposed to be coming 90 days after the first phase, which should be anywhere in early 2025. By the way, if you guys are interested in trading with FearDesk, you guys can get right here a bonus to up to $100,000 worth of trading bonuses. Make sure you guys sign up with my link in the description below if you guys are interested. Liquidity is high, and guess what? There's no KYC, and you could trade in the United States with no VPN. So that's that for you guys. That's a bonus for you Americans watching this from the United States or in the United States, wherever you are in the world. That is pretty good. And that's about it. So if you guys do like these videos, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, leave a like, turn those notification bells on so you guys never miss a video. So Cardano right here hits 5-month high in active addresses post upgrade. Can ADA see a price? So we could see right here that the crypto bubble overall has been pretty green, guys, in the last 24 hours. With a bunch of AI sectors pretty much pumping. So things are looking pretty good overall. Cardano is not making big moves overall. It's been a little bit quiet, I'm not gonna lie. If we have a look, this is the chart of Cardano, up 0.03. So the whole market is a little bit shaky. Cardano is pretty much breaking even. We're gonna be getting to that in just a second, but I do want to talk about Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin obviously is king. Bitcoin's the leader. So we got to start about Bitcoin before going to Cardano and doing an analysis. So first of all, guys, you could see that Bitcoin is still in this channel right here. We have been pretty much consolidating for, I would say, not, a short time, but not a long time. Okay, pretty much 3 months after the new year started, Bitcoin went and made an all-time high sitting at $73,000. And ever since, Bitcoin has been consolidating in this bull flag. Sorry. Now, the positive thing that we could take out of that is that the stochastic RSI on the weekly time frame are pretty much oversold. And we know historically, every time we are oversold, we usually have a move to the upside. And the big question is, when are we going to have that move to the upside? Is this the week where we're going to have it? Are we going to see multiple weekly candles on that? And if that does happen, are we going to see Cardano pretty much breaking out of this massive weekly falling wedge? Now, we know historically a falling wedge is usually bullish, and a falling wedge, for those of you guys who don't know, it's something that starts wide, and as it goes down, it gets narrower and more narrow, and pretty much gets shorter and shorter and very, very tight. And obviously the breakout can be very, very imminent. It could be anywhere between this week to Monday, the 21st of October, 2024. And yes, in my opinion, we could very possibly come back and retest this level sitting at 23 cents. I don't think Cardano is going to come and fall below this level. Now, how high can Cardano go? Well, my first target is obviously sitting right here, assuming that you do have limit orders at 24 cents. Okay, we could see a 224% pump. This is my first target. Okay, 230. My second target would be right above that, and it would be obviously a 310% pump, which would be sitting right here at $1. And of course, guys, if we do break this level, which is not only this resistance right here, so we do have this resistance, which is, it's support, which flipped into a resistance, which is pretty crucial. But assuming we do break that, we could actually see Cardano come to as high as $3, which is an 11x, which is actually an 11x from here, which is quite high, believe it or not. Okay, $3, 11x is pretty darn good if you ask me. If we have a look at Cardano, guys, obviously the market cap is sitting at $12 billion. The volume is sitting at 301 million, currently ranked number 12. If you take out USDT and USDC, Cardano is currently a number 1 or a top 10 crypto. You could see, guys, right here that the all-time in terms of market cap all-time high was actually sitting at, was actually sitting in market cap at approximately $91 million. So we did see a little bit of inflation right here. We could see the market cap sitting at $12 billion, assuming this does 11x, and you do that times 12, you're roughly looking at 132% or $132 billion market cap, which is fairly higher than the all-time high in 2021, which was $91 billion. So you're actually looking at a 35 to 38% inflation rate right here since 2021, which is actually quite high. So can we actually reach that? Maybe, maybe not. I do think that in terms of market cap, we could go and re-hit 91, 95, maybe $100 million. In terms of price, can we see Cardano go back to $3? We're going to have to see if it's capable of doing so. We see a lot of cryptocurrencies, you know, aren't really, they don't really recover after pretty much hitting rock bottom. They do pump maybe 3-4x. I'm not saying that they're going to recover. Circling supply of Cardano sitting at $35 billion. Now we're going to have to see what happens at the second phase of the stage. Of course, we're gonna have to see what happened on Bitcoin, because obviously, guys, we know that Bitcoin's king, Bitcoin's the leader, and you know, at the end of the day, whatever Bitcoin does, that's what Cardano's gonna do. I mean, there's really no question about that. Even though altcoins have been kind of bleeding, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, weekly time frame, guys, altcoin coming back down to bear market levels, obviously not good. You know, a lot of cryptos aren't really performing well, but we could see right here that the bear market levels of you know, Bitcoin is sitting at this level, not the best level, obviously. Peak of all-time high was approximately right here for Cardano, and pretty much that's about it. Another thing we're gonna have to see, guys, is can we see the Bitcoin dominance falling? So in order for Cardano to go up and altcoins, we need to see the Bitcoin dominance falling, and we could see the Bitcoin dominance right now is currently exploding, currently sitting at 57%. We're going to need to see the Bitcoin dominance fall down not only at 48% at least in order to see Cardano and other altcoins pumping, but I would like to see the Bitcoin dominance to fall to as low as 40%. Now, that doesn't mean that Bitcoin has to fall. It just means that more money needs to flow into the altcoins, as you guys can see on the right side of my screen, than into Bitcoin. So if we have a look at the altcoin index real quick, let's go have a look at the altcoin season index. Boom, let's have a look at the charts. We could see that we're currently sitting at 27. So we were in Bitcoin season for, you know, multiple months before we peaked above it, and we could see right here, altcoin month. Yes, we're almost close to an altcoin month, so it seems like a lot of these cryptocurrencies are performing better than Bitcoin in the last 90 days. So if 75% of the top 50 coins perform better than Bitcoin over the last 90 season, it's considered an altcoin season, month, whatever you want to call it, year, depending. So obviously in a season, it has to be in the last 90 days, in a month, the last 30 days, and in a year, in the last 365 days, I believe. So pretty much that's what's happening, guys, right here. Crypto sentiment overall, I mean, what's the fear or greed meter? You guys can see right here, people, you could vote. People are feeling, I don't know really what they're feeling about right now, but their fear or greed meter is currently sitting at 27. We're gonna have to see what happens with Bitcoin, and if we could, you know, hold these exponential moving average right here. We know historically, guys, that every time we are below the EMA ribbons, that usually indicates end of a bull cycle. So you know, this is pretty much what happened right here. We pretty much fell below this exponential moving average, popped right below it, and that's when the EMA, that's when the bear market pretty much started. And can we see the same thing pretty much happening over here? We're gonna have to see. Right now, the EMA ribbons are saving us. I think Bitcoin has more room to go. I think we could go to $150,000 by 2025, but that is really my video, guys. Nothing really too much to talk about over here. Overall, Cardano is looking pretty good in my opinion on the weekly time frame. I think we're gonna have a breakout. It's only a matter of time. On the monthly time frame, in my opinion, it's looking even better, and pretty much that's about it. So we did have multiple monthly red candles for Cardano. You guys can see we had 1, 2, almost 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 4 monthly red candles in a row. 6 out of 7 candles were pretty much red in the last few months, and in my opinion, it's time for a reversal. So we're gonna have to see what happens here. It looks like Cardano does want to reverse right here, but of course, guys, it's not financial advice. Always do your own research and due diligence. If you guys do like this video, once again, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.